Say hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to our day.
Good morning. Yay!
Soph keeps asking Alba where her treat ball is and she keeps going for a picnic. She runs all excitedly to her bowl for a picnic.
Alba, where's your treat ball? Where's your treat ball?
Oh, is she doing it?
Where's your treat ball?
Oh, it's down there now. Take it to Mummy. Good. Oh, nearly. Take it to Mummy. The other one's underneath you, babe. She just tried getting it. Take it to Mummy. Good girl. These are those cups we mentioned to you the other day, guys. They're 4 cups, but they make up a cat and a dog. How freaking awesome is these? And they were so reduced, they were only £2. And yes, me recording at the car means I'm in my wheelchair. God, I've got such puffy eyes. This has been the first time, out of the caravan since the second day, where we had to go and get stuff from the shop, which is ridiculous. And you know what? The only place we're going to this whole holiday is a bloody Asda. We've come 10 hours to a bloody Asda. But it's going to be a good test run. Like we said in yesterday's vlog, I've got a really swollen eye. It's only 0.8 miles from here. So, no, I'm so tired, I've just woke up. It's 8 minutes from here, so that's 16 minutes minimum in a car. And a bit more depending on traffic, and then obviously going around Tesco's. So let's see. And I'm praying that things go well, because obviously we go home in 2 days. Other than that, apart from obviously the aestheticness of the caravan has been beautiful. Obviously all the troubles with the caravan and everything that's been wrong with it has been awful. But the site has actually been quite quiet. And yeah, it's just been the awful caravan that has just ruined this holiday. And the staff that gave us the run around for the person from HQ, the security staff have been absolutely wonderful, particularly the one that got us settled in, helped us with the oxygen, helped us with the situation with the dogs on Friday night.
Neil, aren't you?
Yeah, he was amazing.
I was going to say that we'll have to...
I've got one here, baby, for that. That's the one to stay in the car.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that we'll have to put on the complaint that literally the only
thing, yeah, the only one person good.
This is unhelpful.
About it was Neil. So yeah, aestheticness, absolutely amazing. But going around the site, everything looks really lovely. But what's it like underneath now that we've been in this caravan? So we're going to go and mosey on over to Asda. And
you said it right.
I always
say Asda.
That's only between you and me.
I think you did it for the vlog the other day.
Not this week.
Yeah.
No. Oh. Where Asda come from? Apparently Bristolians say it. I'm Bristolian and I've never called it Asda in a serious matter. But apparently they say it. Never heard it.
Oh, my shoes is really wet.
It's because of the grass.
Oh, no.
My goodness.
Carry on.
So, we'll let you know how the journey goes with my back. We're home. Slash back at the van.
I was just going to say that. At home.
And it wasn't too bad. I have to be honest. The bumps were a little bit worse than I anticipated that they would be. That was the worst bit. But otherwise,
Oh god, that was minging. Did you get that on camera?
no.
Ew. Massive spits.
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, generally it wasn't too bad. So if I continue to rest today and tomorrow,
Abba? What's this?
hopefully, hopefully by Friday we might be okay. I mean, we're stopping off via Mum's or somewhere, so that'll be a nice little break as well, maybe? Who knows? Time's gonna tell. That's it. Time's gonna tell. It's just gonna be one of those things. But so far, trip to Asda was okay. Oh, there's a squirrel up by the lamp up there, just going like running around. Alba.
She's playing with herself by throwing the balls.
Soph and I spoiled ourselves to a couple of new books. And sorry, she went under the caravan. The ball ran under there.
The ball ran under there.
A couple of new books and a duvet set. So
what's it?
a duvet.
I said that wrong.
But we'll show you that when we get back in the van.
I'm so proud of you both. You've been so good in here on your own. Look at you.
So whilst Soph is having a whiz, I'm going to show you what we bought. Yeah, hello Alba. So, the first one is this book, and I will turn it round, and obviously you can pause it then if you want to read it. And then there is this book. This one was more specifically for Soph. The one I just showed you is one that we'll probably both read. And I'll do the same here. I'll put it up and then you can pause it if you want to read it. And then there's this one that's for moi. Oh, and I'll do the same here. And then the next one is part of a series. This book is series 2, but I think I'm probably gonna collect them. And basically, it's got like all the information for this is the 3 specific bits that it mentioned on the front cover. So Diagon Alley, the Hogwarts Express, and the Ministry. So it gives you like all the behind the scenes kind of stuff, which is pretty awesome. And then obviously on the spine it's got like this detailing, so when you get them all together it's going to create a picture, so that's pretty cool. And here's what it says on the back for you to read if you want to pause it. And then after we finished looking at the books, we were going around the corner and Soph spied this. So obviously it's a duvet set. And obviously butterflies are huge for Soph and I. And this was like £7. It was like mega reduced. So we 100% was just going to be getting it. And there it is with the pillows. Super gorgeous. And then we saw this. And yes, it's pink. And yes, it's got flowers. But we would still end up dressing a boy in pink if we had one. But we would obviously like mix it up with another non-girly colour, because we don't really see why it has to be specific girls wear pink. It's got green in it, so yeah. But the other thing that is big about this is Soph used to draw Tatty Teddy pictures, and she literally drew them like they were the exact same thing that she was drawing from. It was identical. So obviously this has got like huge meaning to us in that sense. So it comes with a hat. It's 7 pieces. There's this bib, then there's this bib, then there's this little vest. Obviously it says bear hugs on it. And then there's this onesie that says Tiny Tutty Teddy on the little label up here. It's poppers. It's got little bows on this bit. It's not focusing. There you go. And on the arms it's got the enclosed bit that turns it into the mittens, which I always love. That's so cool. And lastly, it is, it's the other way, is this 2-piece set, like pyjama set. So there's this t-shirt here that says Tiny Teddy again there, and Dream Big Little Bear. Puff it up. And then there's, alright. And then there's these trousers that have got like feet enclosed. Okay? Obviously we've just been running around and they've come out and had a drink. And this happens about all the time. Is that better, baby girl? Yeah? Cool. So yeah, for 7-piece... Oh. Better? You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, for a 7-piece, £13, we thought that was an amazing deal. With Albert just coughing then, I've just remembered... Oh, baby girl. Calm down now then. Yeah, I just remembered that yesterday marked a whole year since we, started up properly again. The immunotherapy that Albon's on. I mean, we tried it again, first of all, we started it just after our holiday last year, which was in February, because on our holiday last year we was walking around. Like before that, Abba's feet would shred up whenever she would go walking on the lead, but this holiday was specifically extremely bad, and we had to get pseudo cream and sanitary pads, and we had to plaster the cream on her feet and then cover it up with the pads because they were just literally shredded and sliced. And as soon as we got home, we didn't even go home, the car was still loaded, and we literally just took her straight to the vets that we're at now, because our actual vets that we had, they weren't doing anything about it like the previous times we said it. So we was just like, sod it, we're gonna go to these new vets. And it was then that they started testing and trying to figure out why the pigment was changing and why her feet were shredding. And that's when they found that she had like the food allergies, and we started the treatment. But back then, the treatment that she went on, the dose was too high and it actually made her poorly. So we had a bit of a break, and then last September, a year ago yesterday actually it was, we started the immunotherapy treatment again, but on half the dose every 2 weeks instead of a whole dose monthly. And yeah, we've been now on it a year.
Yay.
I can't think. I'll have to try and figure out from when we started doing it on our own at home for how many injections then we've given her at home. But yeah.
It's been a year, there's 52 weeks in a year.
No, we didn't do them all at home. So
I was so sure about that calculation.
yep. So we're gonna go have a drink. I'm hoping TV recorded the program that we wanted to watch, and we'll catch up with you later.
I want to be with you then.
Yeah, with my floppy tongo.
Yeah, it's warm.
Yeah. See you in a bit. Just waiting for that. I'm quite happy with yourselves. Was that fun? Yeah? Did you enjoy yourselves? Was that nice? Are you okay? Was that nice? Hello Dixie. Hi. Albert, do you need help? So, we've just power watched through 2 films. The first one is called A Simple Favor, which was really, really good.
Yeah, definitely recommend that one.
And then the second one, like the first one, you wouldn't have thought what happened would have happened.
Not at all.
It was completely out of the blue. And then the second was Await Further Instructions. Now that,
Very good.
yes, we were like, what's going to happen next?
It was
Ew.
intense.
Yes. The Await Further Instructions is a 15. And A Simple Favor is a 15 as well. It doesn't really say what other... Oh,
Ow.
much information from it, really. But totally recommend it.
Yeah.
And Alba's been bugging us for about the last 10 minutes, wanting to go for a wee. And we've been telling her to wait. And now it's just literally hammered down with rain. Oops.
It started literally the second the film finished.
Yeah, bloody typical. So I'm going to get on with my nebs. Soph's going to brave the rain with the girls. That should be fun.
With one girl, the other girl is not going to go out.
We can try. Oops. And then it's our last day here tomorrow. And I'm praying my back is better.
Yes, we've got to go to the shops tomorrow to get like souvenirs and stuff.
Yeah, there's a couple of things in there that I've spotted that I want to get my mum and Nan for Christmas.
Yeah,
So I'm going to go up and do that. I'm going to insert a picture here. From the angle that I'm sat at, it looks like we've got a rainbow unicorn in our TV. We don't, but it looks it. But I'm going to go now and do my nebs.
Yeah.
Whilst these three get wet. So, thanks for coming on this day with us. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.